Hi.
I think we're live. You know the rules. Let us know if you can hear us.
Yes, I know. Let me go put on some like light background music here. Let's do something.
Okay. I feel like I look so grainy. I'm on my do I look really grainy?
No, it's not bad. It's a little bit. I think it's just the dark.
I'm
What's
on
your
my work or not my work. I'm on my laptop and I just feel like I look so pixely.
Oh, you're okay. No worries. Well, how was your Super Bowl yesterday?
It was good. We went out to dinner with a friend. We watched kickoff in the restaurant. I lost it when I saw Reba come out because, something about Southern Woman. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. I was originally cheering for the 49ers just because I liked the quarterback. I just thought he was precious, seeing all the things about him. Um,
Baby.
but I will say kudos to Patrick Mahomes because when it went into overtime, he just decided he wanted it. So I mean, so I
They
enjoyed it.
are.
Hi, David and Pam. How many
Yes.
people do we have? Just like 3 people in here.
So
Three
it
people
looks
in
like we've got like 9 people on YouTube so far, and they're trickling in over on Facebook. They're getting here.
here.
But thank you, What's It Meister, for the super chat. I know I am a huge Reba fan too. I think it's the redhead thing. But also like when I was in school, I did a biography on her. I remember, so I've always had an affinity for Reba for sure.
Yeah, I just love
Yeah,
Reba.
and I know you were obsessed with the halftime show.
Oh my God. Daniel was like, you need to calm down because I was jumping up and down on the couch, like especially when Lil Jon and Ludacris came out. I was like, oh my God, this is my prom. Because that's what we
Mm.
got down to at like proms and like what all my teammates and I listened to on the bus rides to sporting events. And so I called my mom and I was like, Mom, it's my demographic now that they're like doing the Super Bowl after. So
AKA you're getting old.
I know I was like getting older, and so I enjoyed it. I know it wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but I got down with it. So
Amy's still a baby though. She's a whopping 26, so I don't think you get to call
I know
yourself
I keep.
old by any means.
Hey everybody, Doris, Whisper, I know things look a little different. Britt and I are doing something different, something new. So yeah, so I'm gonna pass it off to Britt because I have no idea. I have not touched it, so we're all gonna learn together tonight.
Yeah, so we thought we'd hang out and chit chat. We're taking a little break tonight, and Live Play Bingo had reached out to us recently and invited us to join their family of creators. And so I was a huge fan of this. They launched at perfect timing right during COVID when everybody was stuck at home and was looking for ways to connect with people. But this is an app that lets you play bingo at home, but with a live host and with a live chat going on. So the thing is mirroring my screen up there so you can see what we're doing and how the app works. And I wanted to tell you guys about it because I honestly, truly, really love this game, and I think you will too. And it's totally free and something you can do at home all the time. So this is Live Play Bingo. I am just going to play one card at a time. But you pick how many cards you want to play. It looks like they've got a fun little thing going on right now with some Plinko, but all those flashing things are telling me which numbers have already been called since I've joined in late to this round of bingo. It doesn't mirror the audio on here, but if you were playing at home with your phone on, you could hear that Evan is talking. There's a chat going up the screen you can see kind of through here, and people are in the chat hanging out with each other. Jamie and I will be verified in the chat so we can play along together and do bingos. And I'm missing numbers here. So there was N40. I know they've got some promos right now for Be My Valentine. And it looks like I need B17 for a bingo. I'm only one away in like several different places where I'm hoping some numbers.
Hi, Dennis and Tisha.
So if you're a bingo fan, it's super fun, a way to play at home and engage with people and just to hang out and kind of I got a bingo. I got a bingo.
What does that mean?
That means I get some points or whatever. You get some like, it was the 598th bingo that got called.
Wow, yay!
So the number of bingos available before a new round starts depends on like how many people are playing live. And then randomly, so here's my rewards. I get one extra bingo bonus, some bingo bucks, and some XP. But then you can use those to like, I don't have no location turned on. Okay. So then I could use those to buy like an upgrade or something like, oh, and you can even play slots while you're waiting. So for the next round to start. So I'm playing, trying to win some extra little coins here that can be used for power-ups and stuff. So like with this, you can send like gifts and whatnot, or like add these power-up things. So see those like rockets going off? You can use like your little bingo bucks and stuff to send those fun things in the chat. So it's super fun, super cool way to do it. And just play at home and enjoy some bingo. So I thought we would just chit chat while I play bingo. And if you guys have any questions about bingo, you can let us know. Our link is bingobelles.com. We'll take you to the download page so that we get a little bit of credit for it. And we'll put that towards our next casino live stream tomorrow. Pam, I can't see who signed up. I show a couple people who have signed up, but I appreciate that you're making sure we get credit for that.
Thank you. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Now, I have to share the funny story about how Haitian, where this was born at. So they had reached out to us, and Britt, I don't remember if you called me, if you texted me, but you were like, oh my God, Live Play Bingo reached out to us, and I absolutely love them. They were so much fun to work with. And then Britt really talked big about how the people in the chat that we can see on the screen, how great the community was. And we know something that's very special to a lot of our viewers is just how much fun the community is. So it's just another outlet of community, that we all like being a part of. But full transparency, if I'm grainy on here at all, my slots, Wi-Fi, again, technical difficulties just follow. We're in South Carolina right now, and bad storm, Wi-Fi is out, so I'm using my almost dead phone to hotspot off of, but I've got it on charger. Nice. More technical difficulties.
Yeah, John, this is Britt, formerly from BC Slots.
The Britt Carter.
The Britt Carter. So that's also how I'm familiar with Live Play Bingo. I don't think they realized who they were reaching out to at the time when they messaged Betting Belle. But I worked closely with Stuart, their founder, when I was over there with Brian, and I really fell in love with the app. And so I was very, very excited when they reached out to us. And I was like, oh, I know these guys. I have a lot of fun with this app. Still had it downloaded on my phone. And this is definitely something that I would love to share with you guys. Jamie and I both work from home. You've heard us talk about it. We get lonely sometimes, So this is a fun way to be able to chat with people. Ooh, I got leveled up. Look at that. I got some extra bonuses and stuff there. Fun times. Next round starts in 20 seconds. And until then, I can spin the slot machine. Try and win some extra stuff on that.
Sorry, my mom.
Oh, Mama's coming. TJ says, hey, Jamie, went to Caesars in Danville, Virginia. Had a good time. The full resort casino will be up in summer. About $50 in free slot play. Nice. I wonder how far that is from you.
That's right. We've got to look at how far away that is.
That's a new one, right? And they've got like a temporary one right now.
No, Jessica, the link's not working.
The link isn't working. The bingobelles.com link?
How are you spelling bells? Are you spelling it like Jingle Bells or like Southern Belle?
Yeah, make sure you add an ES at the end. Otherwise, we can put it in chat again. For chat, Jamie, we've got to make sure we put in the HTTP. Otherwise, they can't click on it.
Well,
there we go.
Sorry,
with the HTTP. Yes. So, I want to talk about all of the players' shoes from last night because I know my sneaker girl was checking those out, right?
I was really Daniel and I, we like were specifically, it was so funny because he was actually watching like the plays, which let me say this, I was captain of the cheerleading squad. So I know the sport of football. I'm just not like, I'm not
Yeah.
crazy about, not that I don't like it, but I know what's going on. But he was so funny because he was actually like watching the plays, and I'm like, "Did you see his shoes? Are those Jordans?" Like somebody, I swear, had on a pair of Dunks out there. I swear it looked just like my sneakers. But I guess they got a cleat version. Um,
They,
Jessica, is it giving you like an error? I'm just
are
curious.
you on a computer or are you on a phone? Because I know the link takes you to the App Store for your phone. Whether you're on Android or iPhone, it should go directly to the App Store. So maybe it has to do with whether or not you're on a phone. I'm not sure.
We can get that. If Jessica, I don't know if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, but please message us and we can get you on the correct link. Because we thank you so much for trying to sign up.
Notifications going off.
I'm sorry. I need to. How do I mute on my? I never use this laptop. How do you?
There's a do not disturb if you're on your Apple. Yeah, I saw this. The one pair of shoes was like completely blinged out, like full on rhinestones, red rhinestones, the entire place. I was very surprised that they were so blingy for sure. Interesting. Pam says if you're on a computer, that if you install the Google Play Games beta, you can send it to your phone. Interesting.
Britt, I'm gonna play dumb here. How do I mute on my computer the messages?
Top of your screen, like by the date and time and stuff, the one that has like the two little liney things next to the hourglass, click on that.
I don't focus.
Beth, I don't think we get credit if you've downloaded it before, but that is totally fine. It is all, we just want to give you something fun that we recommend.
Free. Fun and free. Okay, I think I muted it. We'll see.
We totally appreciate supporting us, and yes, it does help contribute to our gambling budget. Absolutely. If we refer you guys, we do not, no obligation, no pressure for it. And if you've already done it, because we promoted it heavily with Brian for sure. So if you watched us for a long time, there's definitely possibly already on there for sure. But yeah, we're having fun with it.
I know. I guess people, Dennis, I know tonight we didn't expect a big crowd tonight because people come to watch gambling and we're not gambling. So, casino confessions. Oh my God. Mary, you asked, apologies that I missed it. I saw you asked earlier, will you be posting where you will be for the casino lives? Yes, when we are together, which we will be together next week. Hi, Joseph. We will be posting, if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and that's where I update everyone. Britt, I believe, is pretty good with the Patreon. So make sure to subscribe. We do have a free Patreon group. I always like to say free. We do have a paid one, which we are very but we do have a free one. So you'll know where we are at. Hi, Rod.
Yeah, next week we're going to be at Harrah's Chin, which is outside of Phoenix. I have to go back to Mayo Clinic for some things, and so Harrah's has offered to host us. So they got us a hotel room so that we can, and gave us permission to go live stream there so we can film and live. And if you are in that area, please let us know because we'd love to say hello. We'll be out and about in the casino primarily Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I have lots of doctor stuff. And then Friday, we'll do a little bit more before we head out. And then we're driving to Vegas. We'll be in Vegas for like 6 nights. So that's super fun. And then we fly up to Reno. We'll be at the Pepper Mill for another 6 nights. So this is a long trip for us. I think where we at, like 16 days or something?
I don't know. I am freaking out because I really do not want to have to bring 2 suitcases. I know, and so we're gonna have to do laundry.
Okay, we can do laundry.
So I really don't want to have to take 2. But and we also got to fix our flights because I still have a Raleigh to
Reno. Yeah.
Big budget. Listen, we are still low rollers.
We have
Oh,
16 nights though that we are doing. So it is super exciting. My mom is
that's
going to come for the first couple nights, and she said that she would take some of my clothes home for me if I wanted to.
well, isn't that just nice? I was maybe she can take some of mine to your house to get
If
them
you
made.
came and lived closer to me, then just saying we wouldn't have to deal with all of this. I am like begging Jamie to move closer to the
I
west.
know, y'all, Britt and I, we're starting. So I always joke around that like my husband and I, we 100% codependent on each other. And so we don't do well when we're like apart from each other. We are very much like to be together all the time. And Britt and I are starting to do that, that when we're not together, we're both like just sad and not as motivated and just, kind of in like a little funk. And so we're talking about it. I'm at this place where, because Daniel is possibly he's getting a remote job, and so we will have the ability to move, but I don't want to make any quick decisions, like moving across the country is a really big deal. And so we're
I,
just
on the other hand, am very impulsive when it comes to that sort of thing.
I know. Yeah. So we're just taking it a day at a time. Bev's fun fact, a lot of y'all don't know this. So Britt and I work remote. So our jobs don't let us off a lot. So a lot of times, since my job is like East Coast based, I'm actually on my computer by 6:30 or 6 in the morning. And I'll just work from like 6 to 12. And then after lunch, Britt and I'll go and film. So if I ever look really tired, it's because I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's tough. One of the things I am excited for though, we're going to Vegas for Slots Fiesta, March 29th. And then we have a conference in Anaheim on April 10th. So rather than make Jamie fly back and forth, we decided to just make the best of it and hang out the whole time. But that means we're going to be in Vegas from March 29th all the way through April 6th or 7th, I think April 7th. So we've got like a good week and a half there, but I'm excited because we have managed to do comp rooms for all of those nights. And so I plan on making a video about like how we're managing it, how we're getting those comps as low rollers, who only spend a few $100s a trip and stuff.
Fly
Pam's
by
going
slot.
to come your direction and be a Southern Belle, and then Fly by Slot's talking about her residency.
I know this is our residency. Pam, I'm gonna say this. The only place I would move right now on the East Coast would be to Florida, for Disney, clearly. But for opportunity, because who my husband's going to be working for is based out on the West Coast. For opportunity, the West Coast just makes more sense. So, well, Justin, I don't get a high.
So we are hopping around. We've got comps that we're using between Resorts World and Palms and Cosmo and Durango through stations. So we're hopping around and we're going to focus our budgets on those. One of our strategies is that we do, because we're sharing our money anyway, we try to play all in one player's card.
Yeah.
And because we're filming most of the time when we are playing, and frankly, I have just as much fun sitting next to her playing on one machine as if we're both playing separately.
Well, yeah.
So we tend to take turns and play all on the same player's card. So, but some of these players' cards are in her name, some are in mine. So we have to be very strategic when we go, so that we can use those comps, keep the comps for next, future times, plan the budget. But I want to make a video about how we're doing it so that other people can like do the same thing as we are, because we don't lose that much. We don't lose that much when we go. And so there's a good way to be able to maximize it. And I think that's something that our audience would hopefully love to see.
Well, Britt and I can I give away one of our little tidbits we discovered with the Stinkin' Rich game. So I don't know if y'all saw the video we posted a few weeks ago, our Stinkin' Rich challenge, where we bet a penny and we're trying to get the bonus. Well, each penny, y'all, we got so many comp points from that, and we only spent what, $27?
$23, yeah, in the end.
So many.
It's fascinating how you can use those multipliers and stuff. So there was a bonus multiplier that was on there, and we were able to maximize it. But one of the things people don't realize a lot, actually, here you go, that's what Pam's saying, is comps are not just based on your total budget, your total bankroll, how big your bets are, or what your starting amount is. It's a very complicated system that uses also the length of time is a big one. That's actually more important than your bet size, is how long you're playing for. So if your budget is, say your budget for your day is $400, then it's better to do a smaller bet and make that $400 last 8 hours than blow that $400 in 1 hour. You'll get much better comps on the small bets over 8 hours than big bets for 1 hour, because of how that algorithm works for them. Yeah, and then playthrough is a big thing. I think when you are doing those small bets too, you often don't realize how many times you're playing through that, that you're winning a little bit back and you're putting it back in and stuff. So it's a way to keep a lot of money in your bank and rack up comps on there without actually losing a lot of money. So that's the nice part about it.
I remember one time, I think y'all saw it. It was last March. Britt and I got upgraded at the Palms to a penthouse suite. And with the penthouse suite, it comes with a butler. And we are hate using this word, but we're cheap. Okay. Britt and I are very much we're gotta girls. We will do things we don't need someone to do things for us. And it was the weirdest thing, having someone cater to us. But then Britt and I were like, you have to tip them each time. And we were like, holy cow, oh my gosh. But we were so spoiled. But it was just funny because we were we did not know what to do with ourselves. Because
we don't ask for. We don't need anything. Ask for.
I think we were we could use some some apple juice, or they got us some tequila, and so we were we could use a mixer.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, we asked for juice. And then
which last time we were at the Palms, they always surprise us with a tequila, and last time they did bring the mixer. That was special.
Thankfully, they realized that we are not shots girls, really. I made Jamie take a shot that first time, but normally we're more of drinks girls. And so this time they figured that out, and they brought us extras to go along with the tequila.
Which we need to reach out to James, by the way. I don't know if we're only emailing one, and we need to email him. But I'm excited to stay at the Durango.
Yes. So we're staying at Durango for our March-April trip. This trip, we're actually not staying at Palms because the stupid International Builders Show, the IBS show, is in town. The dates we're going to be there. And so Palms is 100% sold out. They are completely sold out. There's not any room that is available for all of those nights. Oh, I'm missing stuff on bingo.
Yes.
And so a bunch of the casinos on the strip are also, this is one of the biggest shows on the strip, conventions and stuff. And so there are no rooms available. So we're actually staying out at Aliante next time. And I'm pretty excited to check that out. I know, Cherish, the IBS show. I was using that intentionally because I'm not very happy with them for taking all of our hotel rooms. Aliante is a Boyd property that is out there, and I'm super excited.
Justin, we are playing live play bingo. We are one of their partners now. So if you go to betting or bingobelles.com, it'll take you to sign up. It's free to play. We just get, a little credit for the sign up link, but it sounds like you're familiar with it. So So yeah, something, free as low rollers. We don't like to
Mhm.
spend our money all the time. And so figured this would be a fun way to keep the community and energy going, while also, keeping the light bill on. So
They
um,
typically do usually also like hourly like giveaways, or maybe it's not every hour, but it's often peak times where they'll do like Amazon gift card giveaways, or they'll do merch swag giveaways and things like that. That you just have to be logged into the game. You don't necessarily have to even be like playing or winning anything. So that's super nice. Oh, and apparently you can use credits to hatch eggs and finish your Easter collection to get into a tournament. Interesting, I haven't done that.
oh, Justin plays it. Yeah.
So here's
Oh,
how we can you can give gifts and stuff. So like what gift should we give to Evan right now? I have 74,000 bingo bucks. I think they loaded me up. We can do a martini. Should we send him a drink?
yeah.
No. Send a cocktail. So now that's gonna it's gonna count down till it goes off and sends it to him. And then we'll see, oh, sunny days, send some champagne. And then I think, where's my cocktail going? Sometime maybe we're still in champagne. I don't know. It says they sent him a cocktail. So.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Justin said, yeah, every hour they do an Amazon gift card. That's awesome. So like, yeah, play for free, get your Amazon gift cards and hang
Well,
out.
I'm working it on Amazon. Oh, and another thing, because I know people are going to be confused, and I haven't even told Britt this yet, but Dana and I decided not to go to Disney this week. We were supposed to go to Disney this
Oh,
week. No, we've just got too much going on, and we're in South Carolina trying to get both of these properties ready to be sold. I have an event I have to be at this weekend for family, and then Britt and I are traveling next week, and I just told Dan, like, I think I'm going to get to Disney and just be stressed out because I should be here. So we're gonna try again after Britt and I, finish traveling the West Coast together. So
the XQ, do they know who the Bells are? They find rooms for the big names like you. I'm not sure we're quite that level, but like literally, like I couldn't go on the website. Like the only way we could have made it work is if like we changed rooms like every night, because there was room like one night there was a room in the Fantasy Tower, and the next one it was available in Ivory Tower, and then it was a 2 queens, and then it was a 1 king. So like, but each one of them was only available for like one night, so we would have had to hop all around everywhere.
I
Yeah.
hate changing rooms.
I talked to a host on the phone who was like, yeah, we should find you something. She's like, oh, actually, no. And then I called the M. They were completely sold out. A couple places on the strip were completely sold out. So I was like, you know what? Let's do Aliante. It's a Boyd property. It's pretty nice. I've seen some other people there who stayed there and had a good time. So I'm the hopeful. I've never been, but it'll be something new for us.
Ooh, Kim, good question. Do you ladies use any certain apps to get discounts while flying? Are you talking like
Flying. So we use primarily like Google Flights to like search for the most options on like flight times and routes and that sort of thing. Oh, it's cutesy blingo now. But Jamie and I mostly stick to Delta and Alaska so that we can get like loyalty rewards and stuff, and build that up, because then we get points and can use
thank you, Justin.
frequent flyer miles and stuff like that. So that's mostly what we do. Yeah, and Google has like flight alerts and stuff there. You can set like, you can either set it for specific flights, or you can set it up just like the route, like notify me anytime there's a really good deal on flights from Raleigh to Vegas kind of thing. And then it'll like, and you can even then narrow it down if it's on a specific airline or whatever, and it'll alert you and tell you that and send you an email. So I set those up when we're looking at trips and whatnot, so that we can keep an idea of what's going to be the best deal for it. Yeah.
Cherish. Oh, I've been on Tron I try to go to Disney like every 2-3 months, but because I think Britt and I are going when we are in Anaheim, we're going to Disneyland together when we're in Anaheim in April. But oh, Britt, did you freeze? Did Britt freeze or am I frozen?
Freezing.
You
I'm
are.
freezing.
Yeah. Now you're back. You're just a little
What happened to my
glitchy.
Wi-Fi? Am I back?
You're glitched differently. You're just like,
Whoa.
and the game's reloading. There it goes. Okay.
Okay, am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay.
I got to go, we went in on our July trip.
No, I froze again.
Freeze again. And I got to play his pop and is it called Pop and Plays? So I got to see, because Britt designed a few of the elements in that slot machine. So it was really sweet, like getting to see the things that she worked on. So, Beb, you are so right. Searching for flights in incognito mode. Absolutely. That is something to do with like your geographical location. They say to also use a VPN. That is good. I haven't done all that, but I've heard that that's good. When it comes to, I have to give y'all more context on like why I hate changing hotel rooms. I am literally like a hurricane when I'm in a hotel room. You can ask Britt. And it's funny because I am not like that in my own house. I am very much organized and stuff, but when I'm living out of a suitcase, I'm gonna have it everywhere. I'm gonna have my clothes all over the floor. I'm gonna have my makeup everywhere. Like I am like a hurricane. So, and when you change hotel rooms, you gotta pack it all back up, and then I pack so much stuff that I have to be strategic with how I pack it, and it's just a mess. So
yes, it's for sure. I don't know what happened. I turned off the game because I was wondering if maybe it was my computer was glitching out and having too much going on. Maybe, I don't really know. But just in case, I turned it off. But yeah, we're going to Disneyland. So the Indian Gaming Association conference is in Anaheim. It switches between Anaheim and San Diego every year. It's in Anaheim in April, the week before my birthday. So we are definitely going to go to Disneyland as part of that long trip between Vegas and California. I think we're going to hit Yamava on the way from Vegas over to Anaheim, and then probably do a day at Disneyland on the Friday.
Or two.
Britt
doesn't know it, but for my birthday, we're going to go Disney World. So,
we're doing Disney World again? Duh.
So much fun. Like, it's just so much fun.
I love Doris and Rev over here are in the chat planning a meetup at Hard Rock Tampa. I know, we'll have to plan to do that. So, okay, we got to plan in advance this time because, casino confessions time. I may have told Jamie that we got permission when we went to Hard Rock Tampa last time to film. We actually didn't because they were like, yeah, we need 14 days and this is only 9 days before you're coming. And I was like, well, I didn't know we were coming until now. And so we didn't actually have permission and we kind of got in a little bit of trouble. So I need to put in requests now while we are back hopefully on the good lists and get approval to come film because I know there are quite a few of you out there, including Doris, our fly-by slots over there, Matt, and other people that will want to come and film as long as we're going to be down in the area, I think. So yes, if you haven't seen, Jamie and Fly by Slots did a contest on Queenie to see who could get the bonus first, and Jamie slaughtered him.
Oh my God, Queenie has never been that good to me. It was, and here's what's so funny, y'all. So it was two slot machines like beside each other, and they shared the cabinet or whatever it's called. And one of them had a much larger mini, and so I told Fly by Slots like, hey, I would feel guilt, like I just would feel guilty sitting. Like I noticed it before he noticed it, so I just would have felt guilty taking that slot machine because the mini was so high. And so I took the one with the much lower mini, and y'all, I tore it up. Like, I guess that was good karma, but at the same time, Queenie didn't give him nothing. Oh my goodness.
Yes, we definitely want to get to Detroit. Detroit is on the list with somebody that is hopeful this year. We're Florida, we've got Peppermill and Reno, obviously Vegas, trying to do some California stuff, trying to get Jamie back up here to Washington and do some
we have
here.
we have to do Detroit.
Yes. Jamie's
We
got a
have
good friend there. Yeah, and typically have lots of subscribers who are in that area. Who's hopping in now? Bradley Jones just hopped in. just hopped in. Love it.
Thank you, Mary. I look at all y'all. I cannot believe we've got 40 of y'all hanging out with us. I was worried tonight. I was like, you're all nobody's gonna stay. And so I'm just surprised.
Doris has left the link to that challenge video in the chat if you want to watch it over there on YouTube. Facebook, I have to see I think I posted it on Facebook. I have to double check. I'm trying to get better at making sure I always post them in both places because I am not good. Abby, do you want to say hi?
Erica, if we go to Detroit, I would love to meet you. So you would absolutely have to come join us. So I was gonna say I couldn't tell. I was like, is Britt itching her leg or is she kidding?
No, Tabby wanted to come say hi.
Oh, listen, y'all have got to follow us on Facebook and Instagram because I tell everybody where we're gonna be at when we're gonna be there. So,
we do a Disney meetup. I'm totally down for a Disney meetup.
Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun.
Do you all know where the slot machine is in Disney World? Because there is one.
There is one.
There's a slot machine.
Hi, Lucky Lady Slots. If you go to Bingo Bells, so Bells spelled BELLES, that will take you to our bingo link. So thank you all for signing up for that. Your support means a lot. There is it's not like, can't like put money in it, but there is a slot machine in Epcot, actually.
There's your hint. It's in Epcot. And so we'll tell you where it is before we. Jamie says no more suspense. Where is it? Irma's stumped. Anybody else got a guess?
It is located. I'll keep narrowing down the hint. It's located if you walk in through I call it the golf ball. The big golf ball, you walk towards the right past like Finding Nemo and where Soarin' is, and it is inside of an attraction over there. So it's not in the countries area. It's like in where Soaring and kind of that stuff is.
I had to turn my blur off because it was weirding me out when Abby's head was getting blurred out.
It does have my hair sometimes. My hair will get blurred out and makes my head look weird.
There we go. Figured it out.
It got it.
Pigment. We get skunked. Yes. So what do you think? Should we have a Disney day? Let's have a Disney day and we'll plan to meet up for a little bit and when we go for Jamie's birthday and then we can hang out and maybe we can go to Epcot and drink around the world and play the slot machine on Figment.
Have our one drink around the world. I can't remember like our one drink.
Non-alcoholic drinks around the world? Oh, Seth figured it out. Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
No, we would probably not. We would drink non-alcoholic drinks around the world. How about we snack around the world?
We will snack around the world. We can snack around the world. There's one drink in France that Britt and I, or no, it's not France. It's Morocco. I think there's a drink that I don't think you can drink it because it has vodka in it. But my birthday's in June. I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, Donna, Tabby is giving me the licks. I put on some lotion and I think she's trying to taste it. I don't know. So yes, Jamie's birthday is in June. We will definitely be going easy on it. Yeah, popcorn for sure. Because I don't handle heat super well. And last year I tried to push myself too hard in the June heat for Jamie's birthday. So we will not quite go as hard as we did last time. We'll prepare a little bit better.
Sure. We also have more tricks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, especially
better planning. We were trying to rush it all in one day for Jamie's birthday while we were there, and we just pushed ourselves too hard.
Oh, you're a Gemini. Yeah, I'm June 4th. I'm a June 4th baby. Look at the little June baby. Faye, you do not live in Georgia and have not gone to Disney World in over 31 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
And she lives in Georgia.
Okay, I wonder if Disney does group tickets or any group stuff. Like,
wait, we can do that, Britt. We have that thing.
That's true. We have a travel agent. Yes.
Okay.
So maybe they can put together a group for us because like even then you can sometimes get better rates like on a hotel or sometimes even on tickets. I think if you have enough people that you're buying them all at once. So maybe it seems like there might be enough interest to look at that. I don't
No,
know.
we should look at all these June babies. That's so sweet. So
Yeah,
I've never stayed there. I've been several times to that casino. I've never actually like stayed in it though. Hard
I
Rock
have.
is expensive.
I've stayed in it. We were in like the spa tower, I think it was called, or relaxation tower or something. That we were there so that it could be a little bit quieter because we were there for a conference. Oh wait, and then the second time we were just in the regular tower. So it was nice. It was a nice hotel, except the second time the elevators went down for after a lightning storm, and they were down for like 2 or 3 hours, and you there was no elevator. Like you had to climb the stairs to the 16th floor if you wanted to go back to your room, kind of thing. So yeah, no, that was not happening for me. Brian did it. I did not. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. I physically can't do that many stairs. It's just not gonna happen. So I waited. I went up to the hotel room later for sure. But yeah, it's a nice place for sure. What is your favorite slots that you would keep playing on? Justin said. Ooh, Jamie loves shop.
Love that. Lately, I've loved Mystery of the Lamp. That bonus is so much fun. So much fun.
Yes, Mystery Lamp is a great one. I loved the Shamrock Fortune, and like, or no, Leprechaun's Gold. Leprechaun's Gold. I like Shamrock Fortunes too, but Leprechaun's Gold is the one that has like the leprechauns on the beach or at the pyramids, and it is super fun and nostalgic for me. Yeah,
Debbie is liking that lotion.
I know she's a licker. She is. It is what it is. What can you do?
She just likes the lotion.
Yeah, exactly. Bev says I live an hour from Disney and haven't been since my kids have grown and moved out of the house at least 10 years. Jeez, 10 years and you live an hour away. All right, we're doing it, Jamie. We're planning the Disney meetup. Let's start working on it. Yeah, and yes, we do have a travel agent partner that we love, and Kayla can help put something together for it. What sort of challenge do you think, Justin? What kind of thing on the slots at Disney? Let me know what you're thinking. Flyby slots is May 20th. Yeah, great way of keeping you in the casino when you can't get to your room. You just can't unless you're willing to.
I just got it. You can't get to.
You can't get to your. I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do but sit down and I guess eat and gamble more for sure.
Gosh, I always feel like we have to go. Gambling, I don't care what anybody says, gambling is very, at least for us, mentally taxing. And so we had to go rest. Like we'll film for like 3 hours straight and then we're like, we gotta go take a nap.
Rest and breaks are good, it's really healthy. Like we actually had somebody comment on a video, I think it was over the weekend, where they were like, anybody who gets excited for a win under $2,500 shouldn't be gambling. And I was like, I'm sorry, anybody who doesn't get excited for a win under $2,500 shouldn't be gambling, because gambling should be fun. Like you should be having a good time. And if you're not excited by your wins, then you need to slow down and or stop. No, you should be having a good time no matter what you're winning. That's what you're there for.
We've been getting a lot of snarky comments lately. I will say that. It's so funny. They happen in clusters. We won't get any for like 3 months, and then we'll get like 5 just like, I don't even want to say nasty, just like snarky comments.
That's the thing, is 99% of the time they're over like, I can't believe you're so excited for such a small win. And I'm like, I don't care. That's happy to me. Like, it doesn't bother me. So it doesn't bother me when those comments come in. Yeah.
I love to mess with them. So like I have so much fun with it because I don't want to say I'm not mean back or anything, but like I like to mess with them. I'll give it back to them, and Britt handles it really well too.
Be sassy, exactly.
Justin, Britt, we should do a slot challenge. We're gonna be with a few other channels in Reno. So I think that would be a lot of fun to get up with them and do something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do. I don't consider Britt and I aren't competitive, so like I couldn't see doing like a challenge like us against each. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Maybe.
because I'd be like.
Be more fun to do it with another channel.
Yeah. When we like, I want us both to win because it's our money going in. So like, I want. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and be like, okay, I'm about to. I hope she doesn't win anything.
There is one. There's one fun challenge though that like I actually always wanted to do with Brian, but we never did it. And that was like a race to the top or bottom. So you both, for example, you pick a number, you both start at $100 in the machine or whatever. And then the winner is the person who either gets to 200 first or gets to 0 first. And you play it on a game that, your max bet is, whatever, $2.50, $3, $4. So you can't just like do $100 spin and be done kind of thing, right? But like, then you've got to be strategic. Like, am I going to try and go fast and get all my money down low? But then what if you do hit a bonus and now you've got $100 bonus, but you start way down and now you're back up to 120. And now do you go to the 200 or do you try to go for 0? Like, I just feel like that could be kind of fun and interesting strategically, how you'd have to like change up your bet style, how fast you're betting. You try and just go slow and wait it out, just what the other person does. Like, that's my fun idea that I
love. You never told me that. I think that'd be so much fun and it's so stressful. I love it. So stressful. Imagine how awful that would be if you were playing like Zap. Like,
oh my gosh, yes. That would be super, super stressful for sure.
Have y'all played that slot machine? Britt introduced it to me when we were on our cruise, and like, I don't know. Yes. Britt did. She was with Brian.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Says I used to love those challenges when Brian would let Britt choose the machines. I know, because then we finally get to play like the princess ones and the fairies and stuff like that, because like all the fun, cute things. But now we get to do that all the time. It's Jamie and my channel, and we both like those things.
And we're actually really good at, I don't think we've ever told y'all this, but when it comes to like picking a slot machine, we normally just like rotate. Like Britt will pick one and then I'll pick one and then Britt will pick one. And we're really good at rotating. So
we do. We take turns. It's a collaboration for us. And it's, we want to have fun together. And that's really what the channel's about, is our, experience of hanging out and having fun. Oh, Cherish. I need to find that one again because Jamie would like giggle the whole time and would love it. Girl, okay, I'm gonna go find a video of it here and show everybody what she's talking about. You keep chit-chatting while I go find it.
I'm like super okay, stuff like that, like I don't want to say makes me uncomfortable, but like I don't want to say modest, but like I get very like embarrassed, I guess. So one thing, speaking of farting unicorn, so on the Teslas, there's a feature where you can make the car like toot, as I say toot. You can make it toot. And y'all, Daniel does that to me so much. Like when I'm getting out of the car or if I'm unloading the trunk, he'll make like when I'm bent over unloading the car, he'll make it toot. And I am like mortified. And it's loud. It is a loud toot. I think I locked him out the house. Oh my God. I think I locked him out the house. I locked him out. Okay, y'all.
Dan, and then I will show you and everybody else Pony. Because Lucky Pony is the most hilarious.
I didn't mean, he's like, it's okay.
I accidentally left the front door open earlier today because I saw my security camera was like a pet alert on the front porch. And I was like, what? and Tabby was just on the front porch. I'm like, how the hell did she get out there? But I just left the front door open.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lock you out. So, Dan and I have found a game on the Tesla arcade. Y'all, we went on a date night the other night after work. We went and got ice cream, and we were sitting in the Tesla playing this game. Y'all, we accidentally sat there for 5 hours.
No, you did not.
No, I'm not kidding. We got to the ice cream place at like 6:30 or 7. We didn't leave till midnight. We had no idea. No idea. We looked around and we were like, everything's closed. Because my phone automatically goes into focus mode at like 9:30-ish. And so I wasn't getting any messages. And it was so funny. We've laughed. And he was sitting in the car while I've been on here playing that game. That I accidentally locked him
Oh gosh, that is crazy.
We sat there for 5 hours.
All right,
fun.
I am going to share with you and the rest of those people who may or may not have watched this, Lucky Pony.
Hi, Brittany.
This is the most ridiculous slot machine ever.
What's it called?
It's called Lucky Pony. All right. Let me add it to the stream. Add to stage. Hold on. Let me take off the little thingy. Nope.
Girl, you got this layout all missed.
Well, I'm all messed up. There we go. Okay. All right. And make sure it didn't mute us. You can still hear us, right? Okay. This is Lucky Pony.
Singing. Unbelievable. Okay. 4 picks, fine apples, 2 bets. Okay. Yes.
Do you want to get the apples?
No. No. Yeah, that was good. Oh, that's too funny. I mean, thanks, Britt. I want to play more on Lucky Pony.
I gotta find the Lucky Pony song though. It's on the free games. I'm sure he got free games at some point here because it's just hysterical. Where are the free games? You're still there, right? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You do when you talk when the machine's playing though, you're a little like fuzzy.
Yeah. So here's Pony Wild. I'll show you this part.
All right, this is good.
Pony Wild!
That puts me back in the game. Look at that. I think I got a wild line. Very nice.
You can kind of hear the song in the background there. I gotta find the Lucky Pony slot machine song. We gotta listen to it. Here's the sing along. Okay.
Lucky pony, flying from your wishing star. Lucky pony, won't you be my lucky charm? Lucky pony, you're a dream come true. I couldn't live without you, and I just wanted you to know I'll never let you go. Sitting in the meadow fair, let me braid your pony hair, dress you up in funny clothes, kiss you on your velvet nose. Lucky pony, flying from the wishing star. Lucky pony, Lucky pony, won't you be my lucky charm?
Oh my gosh.
This is like a pop sensation. Like that's like a pop song. Like
That's legit part of the game. So when you get the free games, it goes into the full Lucky Pony song. And yeah, it's the funniest, most hilarious game. And you can tap the unicorn and it'll fart out like rainbows and hearts and stuff.
that is so oh my gosh, so adorable and creative. I would love to play that. Where is it?
I gotta find where you can still find it. I don't know.
We would go on a trip just to find
Lucky Pony, right? I know where Yamava had it. That's the last place I think I've played it. There was a place, Oklahoma had it somewhere. Was it Cherokee or was it I don't remember where it was from. I think it might be in every game. I'll have to look and see who makes it and maybe they can tell us where we can find it.
Oh my gosh, because I would love to play that. And I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I swear older slot machines always pay us better than the new ones. Except Mystery of the Lamp. That one's good to us, but
so my theory behind that is that it comes down to volatility. Games have become more and more and more volatile as they're newer. And I think that's because a big chunk of the people who play, they do want to have, those big giant wins or whatever. And on a low volatility game, you're not going to have as big of wins, but you're going to have more frequent wins. That's what I like when I gamble. I like low volatility. I like lots of small wins to keep me going and just have fun. But some people want those like chance of the $1 million jackpot kind of thing. And that game, because it has $1 million jackpot, is not going to pay you a bunch of little stuff. So I think that's really where it all comes down to, is not necessarily the payback percentage is different on older games versus newer games, but that the volatility is different. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I still love that. She's a rich girl. That is my
Jamie's new game.
That song came on in the Tesla the other day, and I was like, Dan, this is my, broke girl dream song right here.
Exactly. Cherish. No, I want the chance of an oil bill amount, right? A couple $100. I'm happy. Like our $1,000 win on Money Mania the other day. Like if you didn't see that one, crazy. It was the biggest one ever. We crushed it. Had such a good time. Like I don't need a hand pay to be happy. Sure, hand pay would be nice. We were waiting for that day and it will come eventually, I'm sure. But in the meantime, I'm fun just hanging out with my best friends and having a good time at the casino. We definitely are planning to do more and more travel stuff too. I think we got a pretty good response to we did one video, I think about a week ago, that showed some more behind the scenes type stuff of us like getting to Arizona and getting kicked out of the casino and that sort of thing. So wanting to do more of that too and just really mix it up.
Not getting kicked out part. Not more of that.
The travel stuff. For sure. So let us know your recommendations, especially as we're coming to cities near you. I think we're trying to like rent a car a lot of the time too when we go so that we can explore the cities and whatnot. So if you have a recommendation for us near your casino, let us know.
Facebook message or Instagram message us. So I was looking for recommendations.
Yes. Or you can email us too. I do have it set up now where you can email hello@bettingbelle.com and it'll go to both of us. So if you email that one, both Jamie and I will get those emails so we can both read them and respond to them too. So that one we're sharing as a way to get them both. Yeah.
Hi, Chris and Lou. We see y'all in just a few weeks. I cannot get over how busy next month and April are going to be. I'm super excited. And then we're going to crash after and then we'll have to plan something else big.
I know, because Jamie will she'll be home for 3 weeks. We'll be home for 3 weeks between these two big trips. The first one is like 16 days. The second one, I think, again, is like maybe not quite 16. The second one, it's probably 14 or 15 days. So yeah, two very back-to-back things. Jeannie, I will post it in the chat, but it is hello@bettingbelle.com. That gives an email to both of us. If you send us a message on Patreon or Instagram or to the page on Facebook, we both try and check those. Facebook is not as good about giving us notifications when you've emailed us, messaged us, though. So Instagram and Patreon or email are where you'll generally get us to respond fastest. Yeah. I'm so glad you have Lucky Pony stuck in your head. Now you're welcome.
I do too. I cannot wait to show that to my husband. Like,
it's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. The other fun thing that Jamie just discovered that I'm like, yes, I want to do this now is this place called Handshake Bets. It's mostly on Instagram and stuff, right? I think they do TikTok a little bit too, but mostly Instagram. Where like it's these friends who they bet on like anything. Like they're, be standing, I bet it's going to take our TSA line 10 minutes and who's got the over, who's got the under kind of thing. And they shake hands on it. It's not usually, sometimes it's for a couple bucks. Sometimes it's like, all right, if you lose, you got to do this kind of thing. And I'm like, that is so much fun. Just like betting all the random daily things in life. They do mostly like sports bets and that sort of stuff. But we're like, well, we can be the girl version of it. So it just sounds like a lot of fun. So we might try and add some other new challenge type stuff into the content as well.
And I think it would be easy to do because like you and I are never like by ourselves. Like I'm either with Britt or with Daniel. Do you know what I'm saying? So like there's always someone to like
bet against,
like do it with.
Yeah.
And Daniel and I don't even realize it, but we do that now a lot of times. You were talking about that earlier, like,
Oh yeah, for sure. So you don't realize how often you're like guessing and betting on things in your daily life.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, I think we are going to wrap up. Tomorrow we're back in the casino. I've not 100% decided where I'm going yet. Somewhere in Washington. I might drive out to Lucky Dog. Versus because we did BJ's last week, and I won a lot of BJ's last week. So I don't know. I haven't decided. We'll see.
I know last week was a good week.
Yeah. If anyone is going gambling in the Washington area tomorrow, let me know where you're going, and maybe I'll meet you there.
Yes. Well, thank you all so much for sticking it out with us. I am super surprised how many people hung out on this with us. So I'm super humbled, and thank you all for taking time out of your day to spend it with us. It means a lot. You all say we make your day bright, but I promise you make ours brighter. Promise.
Ooh, and if you're a Patreon member, go check your mail because you might have some love notes in the mail. I see a couple people have gotten them and sent us pictures, and that makes us happy. So perfect. Thank you all. Love you all. Make sure you subscribe and like, and we'll be back tomorrow, live stream, same time, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. We will see you then.
Have a good night.
Bye.